Aquarius, welcome to Moonlight Truth Studios. I am Mama Soul. I come with my faults, my flaws, my hiccups, and all my imperfections and my interruptions too. And all that jazz. You know what to do here in the YouTube streets. Like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that bell notification, and all of that good stuff. My Aquarius, there is a collective energy of Taurus that we are currently all in. And I'm going to link that at the end for you to check that out if you so desire. Um, and also, what I want you to know is that you are more than sun, moon, and rising. So do make sure, my Aquarius, that you check the harmonizing energies that correlates with Aquarius within the fixed energy of the cross. So Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio, Taurus. Especially if you do not find your connection here. Okay, coming into your energy, Aquarius, I'm having a difficult time. It feels like there's a frog in my throat. So there's something within your communication, probably. Maybe there's a detachment I'm feeling. And some of you may be a little defensive around that because there may be a space that you may not want to be exposed or, within vulnerability. Within the collective message, we had the energy of Cancer that came forward, that deals with the moon, that deals with our insecurities, that deals with our emotions, deals with our home. The home can also represent the physical body as well as the home environment or family. Okay. The family within this Cancer energy can also be the family that is housed within your energy. So you're here for Aquarius. So your family would be Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, on those balancing axis of the fixed energy, the builder energy, destroyer energy. But then there's family members within your mutable energy, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And then it goes into your cardinal, okay? Energy, family that is housed within you, the depth within your spiritual multidimensional being. I don't know. I'm getting cold. Anyways, Aquarius. Your energy feels like a little bit of everywhere. Supreme creative source, ancient of the ancient ancestors, of our greatest good and our highest vibration. What is it that we, the collective individuals in the energy of Aquarius, need to see, hear, or know at this time? Shay, amen. We also had the eighth house, communication. There's something about communication. This can be literal verbal communication and something that needs to be spoken. And I heard not only spoken, but also may need to be broken, because that eighth house energy of Scorpio came out within the collective and I left them here. These are the areas within intensity. These are things that needs to, be brought to an end. Things within secret of our shadows, our pains, our traumas, the things of the underbelly, the things of our ancestors, so forth and so on. So somewhere there's a communication block, a little bit of apprehension. Let's see what's beneath the surface, and then let's see what the undercurrent and what's going on with the past. I am not a microwave effect. I take my time to channel and transmit the messages. This is still general. Excuse me. What do we need to see for Aquarius? The energy of Aquarius beneath the surface. I have 3 cards. Domination, invocation, and riches. 9, 10, 11. Lessons around money, Taurus. And I'm saying money because Taurus season is the resources, right? Riches stayed on the table, so I'm going to consider this the beneath the surface. because there's a lesson to gain within purpose, something within the lesson that may be the block within the communication. Um, they're saying the undercurrent. Aquarius, 11th house. Sagittarius, Mars. Mars energy is really hot and active. Domination. This is complex. Invocation is because I'm almost seeing like the fishing rod being cast out and reeling back in. Because the undercurrent is like the mental, emotional body. It's the part within the heart of you that is not communicating forward. It's creative ideas, invocation. It's to create, to invoke, to bring into physical. However, within the what's beneath the surface, Saturn is here. Saturn is here within the current energy of my Aquarius, because it's something for you to learn within your purpose, about your purpose, your soul purpose. That is the purpose and why I'm here, to help to communicate for you what I am capable to transmit from your soul, to give the message to you. Because this domination in this haunted past, it just seems like a lot of aggression, like a lot of power struggles, like so many areas within belief systems of religion is like it's confining you, like it's restraining you, it's keeping, it's like, it's like got your arm pulled behind your back where you're in submission, and that's that part within the lesson, within the emotional and mental body, that really needs you to get a little creative in how you're going to maneuver, or how you're going to learn what you need to learn, so that you can have the bounty of your riches and not have to keep finding yourself in those awkward, uncomfortable situations. Yeah, it's keeping you from being able to really come up with the strategy, the mental, emotional strategy within fairness and equality. Because that 11th house energy, that's equality amongst, that's the humanitarian energy. So the mental, emotional body part of you is really trying to find a way to overcome these difficult situations within your personal life. Let's go further. Are we using the same deck? Okay. Yeah, because on this card it says Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. It says the ending and the beginning. Alpha and Omega is the beginning and the end, and then the end to the beginning, the womb to the tomb, and the tomb to the womb. Let's see what this is. Ooh, please don't drop mugwort and some other herbs. That's also what I'm working on in the background too, fam. I'm working on a couple products and things, for the physical humans and the spiritual humans. In this undercurrent, there's a need to expand oneself out of the confines of whatever religion, Islam, Buddhism, Christianity, whatever. There's a need to come outside. It's time for whoever this Aquarius that's kind of stuck in this rigid routine of religion, but constantly find yourself in these awkward positions. It is time for you to fish into the abyss of knowledge. That's that eighth house energy. It's time for you to swim into the abyss. It's time for you to go into the depths of the heart, because going into the depths of the heart, I'm hearing for you specifically, is that that's a renewing of the mind, a restoration of the mind, to get the mind to be able to then make better sense and how to come up with the solutions and how to manage with the things within lesson, so that you can better communicate what it is that you need to communicate instead of feeling insecure. Ace of Wands. This is really saying to be inspired. There's some of you are at the beginning of your inspiration, being inspired to learn what you need to learn about your soul's purpose, about why you are truly here. You're really here to come and collect. That's also that Sagittarius energy, but the conflict of religion, or the conflict of the conditions and what was told to you, what was wrong, what was said to be taboo, eighth house energy. It's like it's just got your arm, but it's like you keep trying to go through this. And I want to say, stay inspired. Okay. Stay inspired to go in and learn what it is that you need to learn. That's also where I was hearing too, where within the society that we live, we're taught to read from left to right, or to open the book this way, when in actuality, the book is to be this way. And we start, you know, um, it's from the right to the left, from the right to the left, whatever. Anywho, I know what I'm talking about. I'm just having a difficult time bringing it together. But anywho, I come with all of me. The Two of Wands. It's crumbling. It progressed, but it's in the lower shadow part. It's crumbling. Yeah, that's the mental, emotional body crumbling under pressure. It's not really being able to grasp a good grasp. You can't get your mind wrapped around it, and how to achieve this homeostasis within, how to bring reason and ration into it. So it's like there's contradiction, but contradiction is the duality. Contradiction is what creates everything to be whole. It's not really contradiction. It's the balance of light and dark, ease and difficulties. Where there's ease, there's difficulty. And when there's difficulties, there comes ease. It's the constant cycle. And some of you have to come to see that before things actually fully fall apart for you. Because all I'm seeing is this one piece of this tree that they're holding on to, and seeing all of these lines and stuff in the foot. And it almost appears as if just one false move, or just too much pressure to try to pull yourself up, is going to break. Some of you, too, what I'm getting is that some of you have been on the lower polarity within your mind, strong detachments. This expansion within a level of mental illness for some of you has been present. What I'm hearing is that this is what has been surfaced, has been within the undersurface of your generation, your lineage, your family, especially those that are within the strong construct within religion, Christianity, Buddhism, stuck within one school of thought instead of being the seeker of truth of all thoughts. And that also correlates to the fact that you're more than Aquarius. You're more than the sun, moon, and rising. Okay. You're a Lilith. You're a Chiron. You have a wounded individual inside of you. Okay. It's vast. Okay. It's just vast. It's infinite. Your numbers, your name, the mathematical equation of your name gives you certain information about who you are and why you carry that energy vibration for your name. So it seems like here we need to dive deeper. It seems like a lot within the collective right now needs to dive deeper to find one's true face within morals, within principles, and not the face of the conditions of the strong influences in the past, the strong influences within the past, those that want to dominate and control you and keep you from being able to shine and receive your bounty within your soul's purpose, within why you have incarnated in this life in the first place. Trying to keep your hands tied behind your back, trying to keep you from being able to expand and think bigger so that so that you can problem solve the issue in your life, or to keep you from healing. The Two of Pentacles, balance, balance, balance. That's like the Leo part. They had the 22. They had the Taurus and they had the Taurus in Jupiter and the Taurus in Mars. And here we have Saturn and we have Mars, but we also have Jupiter that is present as well. So this is about the balance within the masculine and the feminine, coming to understand that the feminine and the masculine, no, the feminine and the masculine holds two parts. You think you have a masculine, feminine energy, and it's only one? No, no. You think there's a male masculine counterpart, and there's only one? No. You got the light and the dark of both energies, and they have to learn to come together to unite. So then that way, the power can actually come together to fortify. Because this is in the same distillation. This Two of Pentacles here is in the same distillation. It's off kiltered. It's not balanced. The concordance within your existence, within your life, is off balance. Your intuition, it's off balance. Something's egotistical. Something's emotional trauma of the past through conditions that's influencing these things. That's influencing your behavior. That's influencing your characteristics. You're getting up. It's like your hands, I'm seeing like you're hitting nothing but pebbles and rocks and getting all of those things inside of your hands instead of having a balanced way to where then now you can do this balancing act on something that's more comfortable, like on the grass. So there's also a need too for connectivity to reconnect back into the earth. My Aquarius, there's a need for you to reconnect back into the earth, to ground yourself, to do some earthing work, to meditate outside, to go and grab the flowers, smell the flowers, do something, look at the sky, count the birds, see the birds, feed the birds. Yeah, so that you can come to see your worth. See, this person doesn't see their worth. And that's that energy here. But so you can see your worth, what you contain inside of you as worthy. Supreme. The concluding message of the body. If you're still here, I appreciate you. The things of the past is what's keeping you. There's something in the past that's keeping you. Something was made a great evil, that you will be cast down by God, or that you will be forsaken or forgotten. if you did such and such, or if you go into this space, or if you do this particular thing, or if you choose to have sex with a man, or you choose and you're a man, or you're choosing to have sex with a female, there's something. If you go and learn about demons, or if you go and learn about the stars, and you go and learn about the planets, then you're evil. You're cast out. This is a deep mental, brutal mental beating that a lot of the Aquarius has been subject to, that has really kept you from reaching your fullest potentials and the greatest power that you contain within your mind, within your thoughts, and what you can produce and what you can create. Some of you have been holding on to that branch for a long time. There's information pieces that you want to explore, but you've been holding on to that thought so hard. But that thought is getting ready to break. If you don't make this first move, if you don't make this first inspired move, that piece, when you try to get your foot and you go to put pressure onto that piece to adjust your foot to try to climb up, it's that tower. Some of you have already experienced this the hard way. Now you're seeking. And those that are not, dust yourself off and try again. Supreme, what do we have of the healing bones for my energy of Aquarius? What is the healing bones message? I heard no. I heard no when my eyes were closed. The body parts. I need to ponder on that. The body parts here is within the chakras. So we're going to get one that, because there was a feeling of block, right? Yeah, a feeling of being blocked. So let's see, let's see what chakra, because each chakra is connected to a meridian within your body, okay? So let's see what's good. They said no. We need to look at the block and what you need to work with. So here all y'all are confusing me. But that's the mind fuckery within the things of taboo, the dominance over your mind, keeping you from being able to think and move for yourself. Ooh, yard, homestead life. Got my body aching. This is the chakra that needs to be nourished. The chakra that comes out, do your own research in how this particular chakra connects to the physical body and its meridians. This is what needs to be nurtured. Aquarius, what are the chakras need to be nurtured? The actions within your roots. They're dry. They're defeating. We're going to see what's here on the table, but they're dry. They're defeating. Okay? The action is the Ace of Wands, that is upright, taking the action to go after life instead of taking the actions and keep holding on to something that you know is already dead and no longer serving you. Holding on to something that you know is dead, that is no longer serving you. in inspiration. What you need to, the, your mind, the knowledge, being inspired. Didn't I say that? Being inspired to go after the knowledge, to allow yourself to have the conceptions, to act on your impulses, to allow your ideas to live. This is that intuition. This is that Aquarius energy all day, expanding the mind, not limiting the self, being creative with it, moving in it, pursuing it, becoming motivated, becoming ambitious towards the drive that needs to be dealt with deep within the past so it can be brought to the end, so that you can begin again in that alpha and omega. But if you made it this far, thank you for coming to. I'm tired. Thank you for coming to Moonlight Truth Studios. I am Mama So. It is truly a pleasure to share your space with you, Aquarius. Down below is all the information that you need for any consultations. Also, like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that bell notification so you know when I upload. Also, check out another video within the playlist. I'm taking my time to produce the messages, but there's some things there already, Aquarius, that you can actually go ahead and check out, okay, in regards to your axis. Anything else, Supreme? Yeah, and until next time, ciao. Yeah, it's time to come to see your true worth and your value and what you have to offer to humanity.